You could wake up one morning, step outside, toss a few crumbs to the ducks near your home, and suddenly find yourself facing massive fines or even a lawsuit. That is not a hypothetical. That actually happened. And it raises a question that affects millions of Americans right now. How much control does a homeowners association really have over your life? This fight is not really about ducks, or smoking, or grass length. It is about who decides what you can and cannot do inside your own home. A few months ago, residents in a condominium voted on whether smoking should be banned everywhere on the property, including inside private units. Even non-smokers felt conflicted. Smoking is legal, and many felt it should remain a personal choice inside one's own home. Others argued it was a fire risk that endangered everyone. The ban passed. But the vote left many people uneasy because it exposed how much power an HOA can exercise over private behavior. Across the country, frustration with homeowners associations is boiling over. HOAs can regulate lawn height, limit how many cars you own, restrict pets, control noise, and even dictate what you display near your front door. In many communities, you can be fined for violations that seem minor or arbitrary. In Texas, one HOA sued homeowners for $250,000 for feeding ducks on their own property. Surveys show landscaping rules, pet restrictions, fencing, and renovation limits are among the most hated HOA controls. About 70% of homeowners say they would rather live somewhere without an HOA at all. Many also resent paying HOA fees on top of regular property taxes, which they see as double billing for basic services. No state represents this conflict more than Florida. Nearly half the population lives under an HOA. There are roughly 50,000 associations statewide. Critics call Florida an HOA republic. In response to growing backlash, lawmakers passed reforms in 2024 limiting HOA authority over parking, trash cans, and vegetable gardens. But that was not the end of it. Florida State Representative Juan Carlos Porras is pushing further. He argues HOAs are a failed experiment and wants to allow residents to dissolve them entirely if just 20% sign a petition to force a vote. Similar efforts are happening in Texas, North Carolina, and Minnesota, where lawmakers are trying to curb foreclosures, reduce fines, and protect homeowners from aggressive enforcement. HOAs did not become common until the 1960s. Governments offloaded management duties, and private associations promised efficiency and order. Courts later ruled that most HOA disputes are private contract matters, making them extremely hard to challenge. That legal shield allows HOAs to operate with broad authority, often beyond what residents expected when they bought their homes. To be fair, HOAs do provide real benefits. They maintain roads, manage trash, and care for shared spaces. Most residents want those services to continue. Problems arise when boards go beyond maintenance and move into heavy-handed control over personal choices. At its core, this debate is about balance. How much power should a community have over individuals? Where should the line be drawn between order and overreach? Whether it is feeding ducks, smoking in your own home, or planting a garden, the answer is rarely simple. The challenge is not choosing sides, but deciding what is fair before the rules decide for you.